Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June the 27th, 2022. And yes, we're finally doing this video because I said I was going to do it today. Because my stupid internet was being slow. I couldn't get a stream to watch the show. So we had to do it today. I watched it and it was a very long match. Very long show. And I tuned it, if you guys didn't hear that. I don't know why I have to tell you guys that, but I did it. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a very long show. I didn't watch the buy-in. I watched the main show because if I watch the buy-in, I'm going to be here until 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock in the afternoon to do this video. I don't want to wait that long. It's already 12 in the afternoon. I don't want to do it now. But I had to do it for you guys because I said I will. But we will do it. Normally I do my videos in the morning. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, we found out who's going to be facing Zack Sabre Jr. And we know who's going to be the replacements of Bryan Danielson in the Blood and Guts match this Wednesday. And if you guys didn't know, 2K22's DLC is coming out. Clowning Around is coming out. We saw some pictures of Doink. Mr. T, they show his entrance just today. We saw British Bulldog. Rick Boogs. I'm a little upset because he's not doing the guitar one, but I can't say anything about it. And we saw a Dewdrop. We didn't see Ronda Rousey yet. I think she might be later on today. We don't know, but we will find out. That's coming out tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I know it's coming out tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the first buy-in match, we have Basham. I guess that's the name. No, that's the guy's name. Nope, that's the team name. We have Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi. They defeated the Factory, Aaron Solo, and QT Marshall. Coolio. Isn't Lance Archer part of AEW? Not just New Japan Pro Wrestling, just like Jon Moxley. So it's AEW versus AEW in the buy-in. We have Lance Archer versus Nick Corrado. And of course Lance Archer wins that match. Then we had Swerve in Our Glory. Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland defeated Suzuki Gun, L somebody, and New Japan Pro Wrestling, guys. That's a long names. I can't remember. And then the last pre-show match, we got Max Caster and the Gun Club, Billy Gunn and Austin Gunn and Colton Gunn with Bowens. They defeated oh my god, and New Japan Dojo, Alex Kugan, the DKC, and Kevin Knight. If I botch the names, don't hate me, please. Or if I don't say the names at all, don't hate me. Cause I feel like I'm embarrassing myself saying these guys' names wrong or not saying it. I'm getting embarrassed here because I should know wrestling. I don't know names very much. I'm not really good reading things or sounding out things or saying long words. Okay? I got a problem. So, yeah. How do I'm trying to say? We have a trios match, aka 6-man tag team match. We have Suzuki and Chris Jericho. And Sammy Guevara will be versus Eddie Kingston, Shoto and Wheeler Utah in a trios match, and whoever wins, the winning team will receive the main advantage for the Blood and Guts match. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. But the winner of that match was Suzuki, Chris Jericho, and Sammy Guevara. If you guys want to know what happens, go watch this match. I'm just telling you guys who won. And maybe there's some things I will tell you guys. But a little things about it. Not a lot. Next we have FTR Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood versus United Empire, Gray Okan and Jeb Cobb versus Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero in a three-way winner-take-all match for the Ring of Honor and the IWGP Tag Team Championships. My goodness, that's a lot of words. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was FTR, and looks like Dax Harwood got himself a little injured. He went in the back, and then he came back. Came back to the ring. And they got the win, and now we have new IWGP Tag Team Champions. We have the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions and the AAA Tag Team Champions, FTR. These guys hold 3 belts. They're the tag team title collectors. Then we had the AEW All Atlantic Championship on the line. Pac will be versing Clark Connors, Miro, and Malachi Black. And I thought it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match, and your new and the first ever All Atlantic Champion, is Pac. Dudes with attitudes, Darby Allin, Sting, and Shingo somebody will be versing Bullet Club, El Phantasmo, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson with Hikaru in a trios match. It was supposed to be an 8-man tag team match, but in Japan, I believe 2 guys. No, not 2 guys. 1 guy, he had a fever, and he couldn't leave Japan to go to the United States. So they had to change that. So this match turned into a trios match. It's not the guy's fault. He got sick, and Japan won't let anyone leave if they're sick. And that's a good thing, because nobody else wants to be sick. So I hope this man, whoever this guy is, the tag team partner of Shingo, will be feeling better. And he could wrestle again. Maybe next time he could come back to AEW and wrestle again. But I hope he gets better. The winner of that match was 2 dudes with attitudes. Darby Allin, Sting, and Shingo gets the win. Sting won't stop jumping off of high things. My goodness. Then we had Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm. There's no AEW versus New Japan here because New Japan doesn't have a women's division. So it's AEW versus AEW. It was an okay match. I wish they had a better build-up to this match. Not just staring at each other or saving each other from beatdowns for 2 weeks. That's not a build-up. That's just, you get a title shot because you're a #1 ranking. Bravo. And of course, the winner of that match, not the #1 ranking, the champion retains. Thunder Rosa beats Tony Storm for the women's title. We have Will Ospreay will be versing Orange Cassidy. And I thought it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed this match. But the winner of that match was Will Ospreay retaining his IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. But he's not holding the IWGP United States Heavyweight title. He's holding a British Championship, because Juice Robinson still has the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. And now, I don't know what happened. I don't know the whole story of New Japan, but I just know Juice Robinson has it because he had an interview with Tony Schiavone. And, yeah, he has the title on his shoulder. It's pretty cool to hear Kevin Kelly. He's the commentary of New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's why he was there, because New Japan is in this pay-per-view. Then we had, I'm going to try to say his name, but I might might not have to say it. We had Claudio Castagnoli. I messed it up. AKA Cesaro is the Bryan Danielson's replacement for Zack Sabre Jr. I wasn't surprised because a lot of people on the internet they told everybody. They thought it was Johnny Gargano, Bray Wyatt, I believe another Japan superstar, and Cesaro. Why are you guys ruining it? Don't spoil it to people. So I wasn't really, yay! I wasn't really excited. I'm excited. I wasn't surprised because people ruined it. People ruined it. I'm sorry, but I wasn't surprised. You tell me those 4 guys will be in it. If it was somebody different that wasn't part of those 4 guys, I would be more surprised. But Cesaro, everybody been talking about Cesaro joining AEW, being the replacement, being part of the Blackpool Combat Club, and I wasn't surprised. I'm excited, but I'm hoping they actually give him a chance and give him a push. There's too many wrestlers in AEW for this man. You see a lot of former WWE guys. The only former WWE guy that won here, let's see, we got not that one. Lance Archer is a former WWE guy. There's 1, Keith Lee and Swerve. There's 3. Okay, so there's a couple of guys that actually won matches, but there were buy-ins and matches that's not a championship. So yeah, I hope they actually could do something with this guy, because it was a big deal having Miro in AEW. Now he got injured, he was losing, and they said screw the brass ring, because that was WWE's thing, and he's just a former TNT champion. He did not have a good TNT championship reign. He hasn't defended a lot. People say it was good, but he hasn't defended a lot. So, is it better than his United States? But he held that United States title in WWE more times than he held the TNT title. And he had a really good rivalry with John Cena, one of the top guys in WWE. Miro never versed anyone top. Did he ever verse Jon Moxley yet? I don't think he did. Or Kenny Omega. Or Chris Jericho. To make a name for himself. Like, he actually, I believe he pinned John Cena or beat him. He had a big WrestleMania match against John Cena for the United States title. A mid-card title. Like, seriously. I believe he had a match with Randy Orton. He had a match with Dean Ambrose. Roman Reigns. Like, this guy was making headlines and trying to make something of himself. And WWE and AEW is making him versus younger guys that people don't know who they are. Not yet. But maybe Miro and Cesaro could fight. I'm going to call him Cesaro because I can't say his name. So, let's see what happens for Cesaro. But it was a pretty decent match, and he did had a win. He beat Zack Sabre Jr., and he is a top guy in New Japan. But he's not going to keep on doing that. He's on AEW. He needs to fight the top guys. This blood and guts thing doesn't count because he's not in a one-on-one match against Chris Jericho. Then we had Jay White defending his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Hangman Adam Page, Okada, and Adam Cole. And the winner of that match, and still your IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Jay White. And looks like Adam Cole injured himself. I don't think he got injured. I don't think he hurt himself, but I think a move hurt him. And there's some doctors checking on him. Kyle O'Reilly and the Young Bucks. Looks like the Young Bucks was about to check on Hangman until Kyle O'Reilly says, "Hey, we're checking on Adam, not Hangman." So yeah, I don't know what happened there. Then we had Jon Moxley versus Tanahashi for the interim AEW World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, this was bloody for Jon Moxley. Not for Tanahashi, for Jon Moxley, it was all bloody. But the winner of that match and your new interim AEW World Champion, and soon we'll have a Undisputed Championship match with CM Punk, will be Jon Moxley. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Jericho's crew came out and attacked Tanahashi and Jon Moxley. Eddie Kingston came out, and then more of Eddie Kingston's team came out, and then it's just a brawl, okay? It's just a brawl. Cesaro came out, and he made everybody run away of Chris Jericho's team, and Eddie Kingston did not want to be in the same ring as Cesaro. I don't know what's the big deal, but he doesn't want to be in the same ring as him. He said the F word to him. So, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Raw. That's all for me today. Tell us help. Bye!